Hello, welcome, my name is Axel K, and today we're taking a look at my favorite deck throughout Hearthstone's history, Face Hunter. Face Hunter is all about getting on board early with cards like Wolpertinger, Arcane Anomaly, or Trog. Then you spend the next turn buffing them up with Doggy Biscuit and Ramming Mount, then you close out the game with a couple of burn spells and a Rhino. For your mulligan, you want to go for Wolpertinger, Iron Deep Trog, Intrepid Initiate, Arcane Anomaly, Adorable Infestation, and a Demon Companion. If you get a Trog or Anomaly, feel free to keep buffs such as Doggy Biscuit, or even Ramming Mount if you curve out well, or are on the coin. The game plan is pretty simple: develop a board in the early game and go face as much as you can. But there are a couple of things to keep in mind. Your primary buff targets are Iron Deep Trog and Arcane Anomaly. Both of these cards can snowball the game quickly if you get a couple of buffs on them. The Trog won't duplicate the buffs anymore, but it's still very powerful as a resource to fill the board and to go face. Piercing Shot is a great spell for clearing must-kill minions and big taunts, but you can use them on your own minions as well to burst your opponent. A great target for this is the token from your Adorable Infestation, since you will always get one in your hand when you play an Adorable Infestation. If you put your opponent to 10 HP or lower before turn 7, you can play Quick Shot, Aim Shot, and Hero Power for exactly 10 damage. This combo is great since you can use Barak Kodobane on turn 5 or 6 to set it up. Keep in mind that you can whiff on drawing the combo if you draw buffs instead. I prefer to play Kodobane on turn 6, since he will draw you a 1-cost spell so you can always curve out. When you play your Warsong Wrangler, you usually want to pick the Rhino, since it curves out really well and you can set up for a big swing turn on turn 5. But if you already have 1 or 2 Wolpertingers on the board and play the Wrangler, you can pick another Wolpertinger, your board will get buffed and you can hit your opponent for 6 damage right away. And that's it for Face Hunter. Take the early game, go face as much as you can, and finish the game with some burn spells, a couple of Rhinos, and your powerful hero power. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have been pretty busy this week, but it feels great to be back again playing Hearthstone. I'm really looking forward to the next patch, and I hope you guys are excited as well. Thank you guys for all of the support. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, enjoy the games. Alright, we're finally back playing my favorite deck of all times, Face Hunter. I think this is the best non-rogue deck in the entire game. Our mulligan here is kind of interesting. Like, we got the Trog, which is absolutely huge. And he could actually remove it early by playing Lunar Eclipse, so he's probably looking to keep that. But I want one biscuit. Ramming Mount would be really good here. Let's think, we're on the coin, so we could go like Iron Deep Trog, coin, Intrepid Initiate, or the other way around to get the buff. And then on turn 2, we could Doggy Biscuit. He's gonna need 2 Lunar Eclipses to get rid of this, and on turn 3 we just Ramming Mount. So I think I'm actually just gonna keep this, but it is kind of risky. Sometimes they just get the nuts, and if they can stop a board like this in the early game, then we're in all kinds of trouble. But I think I'm just going hard right away. So he's gonna need like a Lunar Eclipse or something to get rid of this Trog, but it's really hard. So just filling this with a Doggy Biscuit would make a really big Mega Minion, which is nice, but we want to make sure that it's as hard as possible to remove the Trog. So we go Biscuit on the Trog if we have the opportunity, and then actually I think we're just gonna Ramming Mount the Trog next turn, so we have 1 Mega Minion. Okay, he got the Lunar Eclipse, but that's kind of fine. So Arcane Anomaly. Will the Biscuit come down unless... I think we actually go Arcane Anomaly and we go Demon Companion. But the Biscuit is so good for just start smacking him. And it's gonna be hard to play the Doggy Biscuit if we don't play it right now. We could use it to trade though, so it's not that bad. I think I would rather go wide right now, because we know that this isn't a rogue. So let's just go for the Anomaly, and if we can get a couple of buffs on the Anomaly, it's just gonna snowball the game super hard. And it's very important, of course, if you want to play a Demon Companion, you always play it before you hit, because you can roll this one, the Kolek, the Leok. And I think this guy might be a... I don't know, this might be some sort of like armor druid, so we want to kill him quickly. But we are probably very favored. I think a deck that's giving a lot of people trouble on ladder right now is the big like quest druid, actually. I haven't played too much with it. Yeah, you have to go for the Anomaly. But this guy's doing a really good job just clearing, but we already have him down 7 HP, which is huge, and he didn't take the armor. Now we can go Ramming Mount or Doggy Biscuit together with a Demon Companion. It's interesting. I think I prefer to go Ramming Mount here because it's gonna give us some extra stickiness. And we play the Ramming Mount on Kolek over here. So we have so many ways of curving out, and the Doggy Biscuit is super strong. But I think I would prefer to get that stickiness of having a Death Rattle on this. So we're just hitting. Next turn we might actually trade the Biscuit, or we could curve out by using our Hero Power. So Hero Power is great because it's gonna kind of draw us a card. Like, it's gonna save us one card. And usually when you lose your entire hand, if you lose your entire hand, you're gonna lose a lot of tempo in the long run. However, now we can go Ramming Mount and Demon Companion, which just seems better. But I want to distribute my buffs a little bit. I know it's good to make this one really big, but I feel like Ramming Mount on the 4-2 is better because, I don't know, I just want to spread my buffs a little bit. It is dangerous though if he drops a big taunt, but it's better if we see something like the guy, like the guy who eats a minion, right? So if he eats one of these, he's gonna get a smaller buff though. Unless he hits it very well. I think we're gonna see maybe a Guff here. Or he's going all the way up and rolls a couple of 8s. Oh, this just got difficult. That wasn't corrupted, which is good. Oh, the rifle, it's so good here. Too bad I can't play these together. Put it to 5. That's annoying because I need to kill off both of my minions if I do this. But there is no way. I think we trade the Biscuit actually. Or we could put this to 5. So what I want to do is I think I want to play the Rinling's rifle here. And I want to go for like a duplication on my minions. He only has 2 cards left and he's pretty overloaded for next turn. So we aren't too concerned about just losing tempo here. I'm gonna trade this and see if we get something like a Rhino would be good. That's a Trog, that's really good for just refill. But we have to tank this, but taking damage in the face isn't that bad. I want to put Pack Tactics down here. And then sadly we have to sacrifice this, right? Oh yeah, both of them are ramming mounts, I forgot. Immune while attacking, that's really good. I totally forgot about that one. But yeah, look at this. Pack Tactics gives us like infinite tempo and now we can swing face. Or, depending on how this lands. Okay, we just kill him here. We actually have lethal. Look at this. I'm all over the place, but the deck is carrying me super hard. Alright, it's just a mirror. Like, the Face Hunter mirror is so much fun. Usually when you see a hunter, it's gonna be a real hunter, not a rogue. All of these are actually pretty good. Like, the Guardian Og Merchant is super good in the mirror, since you can use it to trade it off. Wolpertinger is also really good. Demon Companion is fine. I think this curves out really well, but we really want something strong like an Arcane Anomaly or a Trog, but I want to keep this just to be safe. But yeah, it's a super interesting match, I think. Let's just drop the Wolpertinger to have as many minions on board as possible. So basically in this mirror, you want to trade and you want to set up your kind of super strong minions, like your Trogs and stuff. Hopefully that's not an adorable infestation, but we can deal with it. Okay, that's good. So we want to make sure to kill this Trog first. This turn we're gonna play Og Merchant and the Demon Companion, but we have to make sure that we kill the Trog first. Question is just, how do we wanna set this up? I think we just trade both the Wolpertingers in here, because it really doesn't matter. We just gotta get rid of this Trog. Then we ping off one of these, and then we hope for a taunt. Okay, we didn't get it, but it's fine. Now we can trade into this, or he can Doggy Biscuit trade into the 1-2. But having this Warsong Wrangler is actually really huge. Because if we can take the board before the Warsong Wrangler comes down, we can get a Rhino and then we can start doing some real work. But yeah, maybe I should have full mulligan for something stronger, like I would say one of these super powerful minions. So next turn we know that the Wrangler is coming down. We could aim shot something just to get back on board. Because a trade is going to need, like, we kind of need to trade here. That's a bummer. But we need to take this trade, and then he can trade his stuff into my my minion. But he's gonna have a big board advantage, but I'm just taking the trade anyways. Something like a ramming mount would be really good in this matchup, because you're getting this super minion that can trade a lot. Oh, he runs the Bloodseeker, which is pretty huge. And that is going up to 3. But I don't really like the Bloodseeker build as much as I like kind of Rinling's rifle and stuff like that. Okay, we just play the Wrangler. He's low on cards and we get to draw, which is really good. And then we pick the Rhino, of course. We could have waited, I guess. No, not with this hand, but if you want to develop a big, like a big board, you can, you can pick the Wolpertinger on turn 5 instead, but I didn't have any foreplay, I guess. And he puts it on this. I don't really mind that, but he's killing my Rhino next turn. But he only has 1 card, and this will lead to a lot of tempo if we can remove this board. I'm going to throw this into the 2 because it's more damage. And then we kind of wait. I think we want to trade the Doggy Biscuit, but if I can take him down to 10 HP, we're just gonna need to find a kill shot, or what's it called? A quick shot, and then we can kill him, but man, this is spiraling out of control pretty quickly. That's a Doggy Biscuit. We definitely want to make sure to trade these, because we're not getting ahead on board anymore. We kind of want to find a new Rhino or just a bunch of spells. And trade this one as well. That's a Rhino, super good. And now I just want to fill the board. I know he can kind of start whacking me super hard with this, but I'm cool with it. I have to be. Let's see, he trades probably this into my 4-3. And I really want to curve out here instead. So I'm just hero powering. And I really hope that he keeps one of his one health minions for the Rhino to rush into it. And then we're actually pretty close to killing him, unless he just goes hard and kills me here. And his weapon is gone. However, we have to watch out. Oh, he runs the Rinling's rifle as well. Hopefully he doesn't pull a... Oh, that's super good. We can actually just set up for lethal here. And we run this into his stronger minion. And by the looks of it, we almost have lethal, right? 3. This would deal 5. Yeah, we can do it. We don't even need to hero power here. Unless he just kills me now, which he totally could. Okay. Send something at my Rhino. But yeah, this mirror is super interesting and fun. So, what are the chances that we lose here? Let's see, if he pulls a ice trap or whatever it's called, he could totally ruin my combo. But he could have gone for a freezing as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I think we made it. Ice trap would be so bad here. Is double piercing just better? Okay, we got him. That's 10 damage, baby. I don't know, this matchup is so like butt clenchy. But I think we made it. It was really good that we traded those doggy biscuits, in my humble opinion. Alright, I'm actually pretty excited about the new patch coming. Nerfing Rogue, nerfing Mosaki Mage, but I do have a confession for the people who are here for the third game. I've actually played a ton of Mosaki Mage. It's probably my most played deck of the expansion. Kind of sad that that's going away, but it's good for the community. It's the greater good, right? We want to keep Wolpertinger and Adorable Infestation. I don't want to keep a Ramming Mount unless I get like a prime buff target, which would have been a Trog or probably an Arcane Anomaly. There's nothing wrong with having this Intrepid Initiate here. It's pretty good. This is a Rogue. Good. We could go Wolpertinger. So, what's really great here is that we have refill. We don't need to cast a spell together with the Intrepid Initiate this turn, because it's just gonna increase his attack and it's gonna be easy to kill him. However, it's kind of good if we see a Knoll that he has to run into a powerful minion. And I'm thinking that we might want to buff it with 1. Putting it to 4 is pretty good, but I think I would rather go wide here. And on our next turn we go Wolpertinger Adorable Infestation. The reason why is because this will be more damage, right? So let's say we get to hit face with this, right? We get that buff right away, plus we get 2 Wolpertinger swings, and then we play the other Wolpertinger. The dangerous thing about this hand right now is that we're gonna blow it out pretty quickly. And it could be hard to come back when it comes to tempo, so I think we might have to do a little bit of trading here. And we really just have to deal with this early game. Getting this Rhino is huge here. We're playing the Adorable Infestation and we're playing the Wolpertinger. Rogues do have issues with you going wide. So reason why I'm trading here and not just going face with the 2-1 is because it kind of works out. This still lives, and we don't want him step in the 1 thief to get more resources. We always, when we play these hyper aggressive decks, we always think about curving out because we want to be as mana efficient as possible. And what I really want to do here is play the Demon Companion and Hero Power. Yeah, we got the buff down. And I could do the value trade, but I think since we have the Rhino, we just want to go face and kind of race him. It is a little more risky, but it's definitely good. And next turn, I think we go Aimed Shot together with a Cub. And on turn 5, we can go Trampling Rhino. And then we just have this Hero Power that's just a beast that's really strong, which is good. But look at his board, super strong now. So we need to finish this quickly. Hopefully he doesn't have a step. That would be really bad. But I think what I want to do here is just keep going face, because we kind of have to commit to it now. Arcane Anomaly is super good together with the Aim Shot here. Question is, do we Aim Shot a minion? Or do we just go face? Let's see, we'll put him to 13, we'll put him to 10. And then the Rhino will hit kind of hard, and then we have a Hero Power that deals 4 for the turn afterwards. I kind of like this more. As I said, this is kind of risky. And this Arcane Anomaly, the reason why I played it is because it's just basically a distraction for him. It's just something. It's just something that he can run into to kind of trick him into not going face, because I think that going face with this board would be a lot of damage. That's 12, 13, 14. Hopefully it doesn't pull healing. However, we could... if he plays like a big taunt, we could get through it with the Rhino, but it wouldn't be super good unless this damage really spills over. I wanna go Rhino on this Plunderer. It's gonna take more damage than running it into the Swashbuckler, but I kinda like it anyways. Okay, that's a little healing, which is annoying. I don't really care about the healing of this. It might screw us over in the late game. Oh, that's good. We are definitely getting closer to killing him. We don't want to run into Cookie here, because he hits us. We hit him, he gets a little HP back, then he gets the weapon, then he gets more HP. So I think He could actually do that for us though, but I think we just want to maximize our damage. Getting the prize plunder in would be pretty good, but I think we're just taking as much damage as we can off the board. And I think he's going cookie, trade, gets 4 HP. Oh, he doesn't trade with the cookie. That's like the burst healing, right? Because the weapon would get him 4 HP. If he would trade cookie, get 2, weapon, get 2. Put him back to 10. And we are at 7 right now. I think we really need to find just some spell burst. But this cookie was actually really annoying for us. But I mean, if the cookie survives, it's gonna heal a lot, but I don't think it's gonna be... I think that might have been a mistake, not trading the cookie. We're 1 damage off, right? 3. We have a lot of ways of killing him, but it all comes down to this turn. It's either now or never. There's the piercing shot. Do you guys like seeing me luck out like this? Boom! Alright, I'm sorry, sometimes you get it, but this was a risky game, kind of a funny one too. Alright guys, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you soon. Peace.